we're back. Hi folks. In the last months, some of you might have wondered what's happened to Just Off the Highway. Well, we're back. This is the first episode in a slightly modified third series. I'd like to show you part of what I've been preparing. There are so many places that I want to travel where my beloved Toyota Corona just won't reach. She's 50 years old now, and that's officially antique. And by the way, thanks to your generous contributions on buymeacoffee.com, I've booked some serious mechanical pampering to keep her powering on forever. I'll post video of that car spa day soon. In the meantime, I've kitted out our small, very small family SUV with a basic bed consisting of camping mattress on a plywood board and a couple of packing crates. It does the job, and it'll save me enough money to get me to the places where the stories are. With the price of fuel higher than a Rastafarian astronaut, driving and accommodation are my big costs. This bed is a temporary workaround to enable me to make videos about tales of adventure that sometimes have been overlooked in South African history. For example, one of the places that I want to explore is Laing's Nek, on the border between KwaZulu-Natal and Mpumalanga. It's not a household name anymore, but it was once the scene of international drama and heroism and sacrifice. Let me give you a preview. Here's a print of a painting that depicts a moment in the Battle of Laing's Nek between the British and the Boers. Now, this wasn't in the Second Anglo-Boer War, which is much more famous, but in the First War in 1881, and it became a turning point for the conduct of war worldwide. The painting is called Floriat Etona, which translates as "Let Eton flourish," because those were the last words of Lieutenant Robert Elwes of the Grenadier Guards as he led a disastrous, suicidal charge up the mountain at Laing's Nek. He went to his death shouting his school's motto. Now, this painting wasn't well received in Britain because it depicted what they called a minor and unsuccessful incident in an unregarded war. I'm not sure Lieutenant Elwes would have agreed, but I want to take you to the actual place to see how these minor incidents can change the course of history. But Laing's Nek is not only about war. There are other amazing stories attached to it. When gold was discovered in what was then the Transvaal, the pass became a major route for people rushing to make their fortune. And those who couldn't ride or walk or crawl the 700 kilometers from Durban paid to travel in 8-seater carts that were pulled by horses. And although there were supposed to be 3 classes of passenger, first, second and third, they all sat mixed up and squashed together until they reached the steep Laing's Nek Pass, and then they discovered the reason for the difference. First class passengers remained seated on the cart going up the mountain. Second class had to get out and walk beside it. But third class passengers had to put their shoulders to the wheel and push. Now, I don't know exactly which class my slightly improvised camping setup will turn out to be. Time and travel will tell. But please continue to support Just Off the Highway on buymeacoffee.com. I'm going to need a few cups after a few nights in this. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, contact me if you like, or even sponsor an episode, or simply just spread the word about our stories. See you soon. Cheers.